Hello, everybody. I am back for a little vlog. It's probably going to be like the summer days in my life type of vibe. Um, Also, kind of getting back on track, kind of resetting. I'm currently making a meal plan. I'm trying to get better at going grocery shopping for like the whole week because for the last little bit, I've just been doing it like buying a couple things at a time, going back when I need something, and I just want to have stuff on hand and feel stocked up. I feel like I have good, nourishing options to choose from. So I'm going to be making more of an effort to have more healthy snacks on hand, having more veggies and fresh produce that I can quickly like make into some meals. And I'm going to try to eat more again. I kind of gave up on my bulking phase for a while there, so I'm going to try to, get back into it, start eating more. I've still been eating high protein, I just haven't been eating as much as I should for like my fitness goals. And I also feel like I would have a lot more energy if I was eating a little more. So I'm going to be really expanding my meal plan to include more veggies, more healthy proteins, things that keep me nourished and full and actually give me enough energy and nutrients throughout the day. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to write out some meals that I want to eat. I'll probably check on Pinterest because I feel like Pinterest just always has the best meal inspo and inspo in general. Every time I go on Pinterest, I feel like I want to like level up my life a little bit more. And I just love getting ideas for things that I want to add in, perfect for like vision boards and meal planning. So I'll probably pick some of my favorite recipes from there. Oh, I forgot I was doing laundry. I got so scared right now. And at the same time, I am just doing some laundry, and I also wanted to show you guys the plants that I've gotten planted in my little garden. So I'll be showing you guys those today too. I don't know if I'm going to go to the grocery store today, but the grocery haul will be in this vlog. And that is what is going to keep me motivated to make this meal plan and actually stick to it and actually buy enough food at the store this time.
When I meal plan, I like to pick myself 5 to 6 meal possibilities for each part of the day. I love variety, and having something new on most days gives me something to look forward to. So I just look through Pinterest for some inspiration or recipes that really attract my attention, and then I'll make a grocery list from that after I decide what I want to eat for the week. So this week for breakfast, I chose a breakfast scramble, chia pudding, breakfast burrito bowls, some cottage cheese toasts, and avocado bagels as my breakfast options. And a lot of this stuff I already have stuff for in my pantry, so I won't need to add too much to my grocery list for that. I decided that for lunches, I'll be making some chicken or turkey meatball bowls, some chicken Caesar salad, tuna salad or chicken salad. I have the ingredients for both, and then also ground beef rice bowls. Just as an extra option if I need anything, I usually keep some meat stocked in the freezer so that I won't run out and that I always make sure to have something to make some food throughout the week. For dinners, I decided on bow tie pasta, chicken enchiladas, steak and potatoes, and burgers with sweet potato fries. And then I also have things to make burritos or homemade pizza if I need another option. And I think that is about it. I did add some snacks that I want to add in for this week too. I want to do snack plates, and then I also found this idea to eat tuna salad with some cucumber, and I thought that would be the perfect little high protein snack idea, so I added that to the list as well. And of course, yogurt and chia pudding are two of my staples for snacks as well. This is the cottage cheese toast that I want to make. I thought they looked so good and fresh. Add some greens, some cucumber, and some tomato. I thought this would be the perfect summer breakfast, especially since I feel like in the summertime I lean a lot more towards really fresh and light foods. like salads, and I love finding recipes that will still get me enough protein but satisfy those cravings for me. So I had filmed this clip wanting to show you guys my garden, but the audio completely cut out. I think my microphone was completely off, but I was just telling you guys that my husband just got home from work and we're about to go golfing. But I have, of course, had to show you guys this garden first. I have the green onions. This is a little lettuce plant. I'm not sure if he's gonna grow. I'm trying to grow him from like cooking scraps. I just cut the end off a piece of romaine and it has sprouted a little leaf. I have flowers in these ones. I have zinnias and then also some sunflowers that I put in a little sour cream container that I cut holes in the bottom of. And these are my pride and joy, these seeds. I have tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchini, cantaloupe, and jalapenos. And at the time of filming, these are the only ones that were coming up, but they are getting so much bigger now. I'm so excited to show you guys an update. We have a lot more plants than when I filmed this. And I also wanted to show you guys this little raised planter that my mom got me. I absolutely love this thing. I think it's going to be the perfect little herb and flower garden. I still have to fill the pots, but it has wheels so that it can be like rolled around and I can put it in the garage or in the house in case we get like really bad wind or weather. And yeah, that's my little garden at the moment. And I will keep you guys updated on what all grows. And of course, before going to the golf course, I had to grab some snacks. So I grabbed a cheese stick and then a little protein bar. I never tried this kind before, but it was actually pretty tasty. It kind of reminded me of like some kind of candy bar. No food. I should have eaten this sooner. Okay. To be completely honest, I only went golfing to ride around in the cart with my husband. I am terrible at golf. Here's me attempting to take a couple of little practice swings. My form is terrible. I swear I've been shown so many times, and every time I get out there I forget and have to be shown again. But I guess you can never be good until you practice. So here is me being an absolute beginner. And honestly, having a great time doing it. So I guess that's all that really matters. But the weather was warm, it felt like summer, and I was happy just to ride around in the cart and support my husband. And after I finished up taking my couple of little practice shots and trying to figure out how to fix my form, I found this really cool ball. I've never seen like one like this on the range before, so naturally I took it because it probably would have just got lost anyway. That's how I'm justifying it. And after acquiring my prize, I did a little fit check in the mirror in the bathroom, but the lighting was absolutely terrible. Anyways, this is the fit for today. Bro, I don't understand this at all. In hindsight, I should have brought more snacks. We're gonna see if I can figure out how to drive this freaking Howdy.
Morning! It's technically afternoon. I woke up a little late. Are you really on my counter right now? For real? I woke up a little bit late. I just finished cleaning up the kitchen. I'm doing a load of towels. And then I'm going to be going over to my friend's house to use her little tanning pool because it has been such nice weather outside. And honestly, I'm just trying to get outdoors in any way that I can, even if it's not hiking or something like that. I still want to be out there, and it's too hot to just stand out there. So I'm gonna fill up her little tanning pool with some water, chill out there. But right now, before I head over there, I think I'm gonna make myself the green juice I've been making every morning. I am trying to clear up my skin, and the only thing I haven't tried is like drinking a bunch of juice, like a bunch of like green juices. Like I've tried every skincare product, I've tried changing my routine, I've tried not changing my routine. I'm not sure. The only things that I haven't tried are getting a water softener and drinking a lot more nutrients and fresh veggies. So that is what I'm going to be doing this morning. I'm going to be showing you guys the juice blend that I've been loving. It is so refreshing for the morning. I honestly look forward to it so much. So you guys are going to come along with me for that. So I'm going to start by washing all of my produce. I'm just going to put everything in the sink with some water and some vinegar. And I'm just using one apple, and then I'm also going to use some broccoli. I know that sounds weird, but my friend told me that this is a great addition to your daily routine to help clear up your skin. So broccoli and apple it is. And then I'm also going to be throwing in some celery. I'm going to use like 4 stalks of celery. And then I already washed this, but I'm also going to be using some cucumber and some ginger. And I don't feel like weighing this, so I'm just going to cut off a little chunk and hope it's not too much. And then I'm going to add in some white vinegar to clean my produce. I used to work at a juice bar, so I hadn't been juicing for a long time because I feel like, I don't know, I was a little bit tired of it. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. But now that I've started juicing again, I love it. I love being able to have fresh juice. I love trying new blends, and I love how many benefits that you can get from juicing. I would like to get a cold press juicer in the future, but for now, this little guy does the job. And now I'm just gonna rinse off this produce to finish off. I know the broccoli seems kind of crazy in a juice, but you honestly can barely taste the broccoli, and I feel like the health benefits outweigh the weirdness. What I really need to get is a strainer, because what is it? Where's my little baby tea strainer? I have to strain this juice with this little tiny tea strainer, and it works, but definitely use something a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to start with the broccoli and the ginger because it's already kind of ready to go, and I don't have to do much cutting. And then it'll be interesting to see how much juice the broccoli actually gives, because I'm honestly not sure. Honestly, not much, but definitely more than I thought. And you could always add more broccoli if you're wanting more of the broccoli benefits, but I feel like I have enough other produce going on that I won't need to worry about that too much. And then I'm gonna add in like this much cucumber, like 1/8 of a cucumber. Next up, we have our apple. And I don't like cut the core out or anything. I just cut it like this so that my juicer has a chance to chop it up itself. Because I feel like that's just an unnecessary extra step, to be honest. And then throw these into the juicer. I think they all fit. Yeah, not ideal, but we're gonna make it work. Lastly, we have our celery, which sometimes I cut, but honestly, I'm just gonna tear it into pieces that'll fit into the juicer. We're all about making things easy on this channel. Uh-oh. We're making a mess. I don't want it to get underneath my juicer. No. Get out of there. And so that is our juice. I gave it a nice full cup. A lot of it is foam, which is what was blowing out of the cup. But it's gonna be so delicious. I should have put it over some ice while I was juicing it. I feel like that makes it so much better, but I think I'm just gonna put an ice cube in the strainer and then pour it over it. All right, so now I'm going to strain my juice. This isn't really a necessary step. I just prefer the texture when it's strained, but you could always drink it just like this. I just don't like the way it separates so much. I don't know if you guys can even see that, but it separates a lot when it's not strained. And especially if I'm going to be saving it and putting it in the fridge, I prefer to have it strained so it just looks a little more appealing. But I am putting some ice cubes in here to kind of cool it down as I strain it. I'm going to pour it a bit at a time. So, get off my counter. Had to kick my cat off the counter for the billionth time. This is making such a mess today. I wonder if it's the ice cubes. Some days I pour this in perfectly and it doesn't make a mess. Other days I'm like, there's juice all over my kitchen. Oh, well, there it goes. Intermission, guys. I'm gonna clean this up real quick because I do not want a huge mess on my counter right now. I just cleaned. This is gonna be like the most unaesthetic juice making vlog ever. Okay, I'm gonna try putting it on this towel. Hopefully it's stable. I'm already so excited. And then, since I am doing this for the benefits, I've actually been like eating the pulp portion. And it's honestly not too bad, at least with this blend. But if you're doing this for enjoyment, then you don't have to do this. But I want all the health benefits that I can get. Ta-da! And then lastly, I'm going to top this off with some cayenne pepper. Just a little sprinkle on the top. This makes it look pretty, and I think it's supposed to be good for your metabolism. I'm sure it has other health benefits too. And it also just adds like a little extra kick with the ginger that I enjoy. There you go. My nice morning cup of juice. So now if you guys start seeing my skin clear up, you'll know it was because of this juice. It's just so refreshing. Has just like a hint of sweetness. You can taste the veggies. I feel like it's so fresh and summery. I am obsessed with this juice recipe right now, but I'm going to go ahead and rinse and disassemble my juicer because I have been having a huge fruit fly problem because I had mangoes ripening in my house and they loved them. They were really trying to get to those things. So I've started taking the juice pulp like out right away. Like I'll put it in a separate trash bag and take it out right away. I would love to compost, but at the moment I just don't have the ability to do that where I live. In the future, I think I might start like a small one, but right now I don't have anywhere to put the produce. And every time that I've saved it to like try and do something else, like a smoothie or something with it, I always forget about it. It just goes bad in my fridge. So I'm cutting my losses now. But if you guys have any ideas like that you use your juice pulp for, please let me know because I am always looking for better ideas to dispose of produce materials. I like to have as little waste as I can, especially when it comes to things that can be composted. So let me know what you guys are doing with your juice pulp. So I just came outside and I put out some water for the birds because I have this little drip right here and I think the birds are coming to get water from it, but it's not quite enough for them to get a good drink. And it's so hot out here. They're all out here like panting. I feel so bad. Right now I am waiting for my swimsuit to dry so I can head over to my friend's house. And then before I do that, I'm also going to put the load of towels that I just did out here on that little drying rack. I currently don't have a dryer. I only have a washer, but the drying rack has been a lifesaver. So yeah, right now I'm just out here enjoying the day, finishing up my juice. I love being outside. Right now we're working on making the patio more of like a little hangout area. We're gonna get some yard furniture. My husband's gonna get a grill. And I'm just super excited to have like little summer days out on the patio, host some barbecues, something I'm really, really looking forward to. And then of course, I'll have my little garden out here, which I showed you yesterday, but it is doing so good. We have some more tomatoes coming up from the last time I showed you, which is literally just yesterday. And the zucchinis are also perking up a lot. Ginger is definitely enjoying the weather as well. And then she can spend more time outside when we have all this stuff out here too, so that'll be nice because she does enjoy being out here, but I don't like to just leave her out here unless I'm kind of here to watch her, just in case she gets too warm. And she also just prefers somebody to be out here with her. She just kind of stares in the door when I'm not out here, so that'll be nice to have somewhere to sit and chill with her. Hoping I can fit all of these on here because there is a lot today. I'm probably also going to move this onto the pavement just because I don't want any of the washcloths blowing away while I'm gone. So if they're on the patio, I feel like they have a better chance of not flying away. There's something just so peaceful about putting the clothes on the line, especially when the weather is nice and sunny like this and I know they're going to dry so fast. Thank you. I've been home for a few hours. On the way to take my husband to work, I stopped and got some Chinese food because I do not feel like cooking. And I still haven't been to the grocery store. I need to make that meal plan and that grocery list I was talking about at the beginning of the vlog. But I got some orange chicken, and then I also got some of these cream cheese wontons. These are like my favorite thing ever. They're so good. I am a little devastated because I ordered white rice instead of fried rice like I meant to. And I don't know, I was really looking forward to fried rice, but this is kind of really hidden with the orange chicken because sometimes the fried rice is like a little bit too salty for me. And I feel like the white rice is perfectly balancing it out. So maybe this is just actually what I needed. Trying to be positive about that. Right now I think I'm gonna put on a show while I eat. I'm thinking about starting Outer Banks. I know it was really popular a few years ago, but I never started it. So I'm thinking maybe now is my time to catch up. I would really just like to finish You, but I'm watching that with my husband and he would be so betrayed if I finished it without him. So I'm gonna wait till he gets off work for that, but we're on season 5 and the suspense is killing me. I want to see how everything wraps up. After I finish eating, I'll probably take my dog on a walk, do a little Pilates workout, and take a shower. And then I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day since I'm super tired. Get a little self-care moment in. I'm feeling that that is what I'm needing. So yeah, that is gonna be the rest of my day. Alrighty, I finally finished my meal plan, went to the grocery store. Everything is done and shopped for. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. I feel like I chronically forget something at the grocery store every single time I go. It scared me a little bit. But fingers crossed, because I actually got a lot of stuff this time. It's gonna take me a while to get it all inside and put away, but when that's all done, well, once it's inside, I'll give you guys a little grocery haul and you guys can see what I got. It's time to go through all this stuff and show it to you guys. I might need to clean out my fridge to make all of this fit, but we're gonna see, we're gonna find out. So I guess I'm gonna start with the proteins. I got eggs, of course. I feel like I've really been craving eggs recently, so I always like to have them on hand. I got some ground turkey so that I can make like these ground turkey meatball bowls that I thought looked really tasty. 2 things of ground beef. I got some boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I was gonna get some rotisserie chicken instead of these, but this was a better deal, so I figured I'll just cook it myself. And then I also got some little steaks to make for dinner one night. I won't be making these, but my husband will, because I, for the life of me, can't figure out how to cook steaks. Maybe one of these days I'll learn. I got some cheddar cheese and some shredded cheese as well because I was shredding my own cheese for a while and I'm honestly so tired of shredding cheese, so I'm giving myself a break. I'm making these like cheeseburger slider things with the ground beef, so I got some American cheese and then also these Hawaiian rolls. To do that, we're hosting like a little poker night at our house tomorrow. But I wanted to have like food for everyone and have snacks, have at least, you know, some kind of little finger food. I got some hot honey goat cheese, which sounds so good. I'm literally about to snack on this right now, but I'm gonna put this in the fridge right away because it's starting to get a little bit extra soft. I got one more container of Greek yogurt. It's cheaper at Walmart to buy like the big tubs, but it wasn't at Walmart, so I figured this will hold me over until I make it there. And then I also got some cottage cheese. I want to make little like cottage cheese toasts, and then also it just works perfect for a snack. It's so high in protein and it always helps me meet my protein goals, especially when I'm not feeling like yogurt. I got some hard salami to make kind of like a little charcuterie board. They didn't have like the fancy little salami meats, so I'm settling for that. Chia seed, so I can make my chia pudding. I have been missing chia pudding so much. I just haven't had chia seeds on hand. And then I also got some coconut milk to make that with, because I feel like I I don't know, chia pudding is so good when you make it with coconut milk. So I got 1 plantain so that I can make some either fried plantains or like those little like plantain chips. I got a red onion, a bag of mini bell peppers because I feel like they make a great snack. If you just slice them in half, you can put cream cheese, cottage cheese, whatever you want on the inside, or just eat them like that with like some dip. I got Triscuits also to go with the little charcuterie board that I wanted to make. A bunch of tomatoes, can never have too many tomatoes. Got some sweet potatoes. I've really been craving sweet potato fries, so I wanted to try making my own in the air fryer. Got some lemon and an avocado. Again, I've just been craving like avocado toast or like avocado on a bagel, so had to get that. And then I also got some sourdough bread. Got some kiwis because they were pretty cheap. They were on sale, so I was like, why not? And some oranges, just so I have some fruit on hand. I'm a big fruit girly. And then also for that same reason, I got these gorgeous strawberries. I am so excited about these. These are the prettiest strawberries I've seen in a minute. They have to be in season right now. But yeah, these look like they're gonna be so sweet and delicious. I'm so excited. And then I got some fresh dill to mix with the yogurt and like the lemon, the garlic, a large bag of potatoes. Can never have too many potatoes. Some tortillas because I want to make chicken enchiladas. That's what the chicken, like the rotisserie chicken, was going to be for, but like I said, it was cheaper by the chicken breast, so I'm just going to make it myself and shred it up. Got some cans of black beans. These are just kind of like little drinks. I love this jasmine green tea. It is so freaking good and I'm obsessed with it. I probably should just buy tea bags to make some myself, that way I can like have more on hand, but for now this is holding me over. And then my husband likes this Thai tea drink, so I got him one of those. It's a little treat. Got some more cans of tuna just to make sure I stay stocked. I've been on a really big tuna kick, which is weird because I've never in my life liked canned tuna before, but I had some tuna salad that I had made for my husband the other day and it was so good. I just ate it like with a fork. I was like, who am I becoming? I don't even recognize myself anymore, but I'm super happy about that because it's so high in protein and it's so easy to make. So I'm just going to lean into it while I'm enjoying it. I got diced tomatoes and tomato sauce to make the enchiladas. A container of couscous. My grocery store does not have like any other form of couscous other than this box. But I finally found it. I've been looking for it for weeks. So had to buy some of that. Got pickles because I am always craving pickles. Pickles are one of my favorite things ever. I'd love to start making my own, but for now, I feel like the Clausen pickles are the best pickle in my opinion. And then I also got some green olives because I also really love olives and it's something I've been missing. Have around the house. Got some pasta just because I feel like you can make so many quick, easy meals out of pasta. And then I got myself kombucha as a little treat. And it's just so good to have like those probiotics. And I feel like I need more of those. I feel like I need to start focusing on my gut health a lot more again. So I figured this was the perfect little treat for, you know, accomplishing going to the grocery store. And then this stuff over here is just stuff for the little poker night that we're hosting. So I got some different dips. I got the queso cheese, French onion dip, and then some salsa. And then I got potato chips, tortilla chips, and these chili ramens because I've been craving them so bad. And I was like, you know, I deserve a little treat every once in a while. That is the grocery haul. I'm gonna go ahead and get all this stuff put away. That is gonna be the biggest chore. I feel like going to the grocery store is the easy part. Putting it away is the feat. So, wish me luck. I wanted to show you guys this little snack plate I made. I'm so excited. And then of course, some cottage cheese for a little extra protein. But let me show you guys everything. I have cottage cheese, some little bell peppers, pickles, 2 hard-boiled eggs, a little bit of the goat cheese, and then some jam, some strawberry jam.
pepper jack cheese, a few pieces of hard salami, and some strawberries. I am so excited. This is going to be so delicious and the perfect little snack to keep me going through the day.